Yes, I know it's Wednesday, but everyone's been messaging me about the new Ogdoadic support, so here we are. So you guys better like and subscribe because I'm doing this just for you. So for the new spell card, honestly, I don't know what Konami is doing. Stop going towards tokens. We don't care about tokens at all. Tributing a reptile to spell summon tokens equal by the level by 2s. It's just ridiculous. And even the second effect, if you think about it, okay, cool, you could take one banished reptile, shuffle it into to send a reptile. Well, that would be decent if, like, by now, if you didn't learn how to resource your reptiles, then that's a bigger issue than actually applying this card. But it could be used pretty decent against, like, beast steals. But still, it's not really that impactful or bring enough value just by its first effect for it just to potentially use its second effect for the grave. So I don't find it that worth it. Now, the thing that is surprising is that everyone's saying how bad the new Ogdoadic monster is. Well, let me tell you, you are very wrong. Now, no. The first effect is the only effect that actually restricts you. If your opponent sends a card or monster, or wherever it is, from the hand deck to the graveyard, you get the special summon it, but you are stuck on reptiles for the next, well, I would say like 2 turns, but it's to the next turn. But a lot of people are applying like, well, on your turn you're going to be restricted, and then on your next turn you're going to be restricted again. Well, no, you're going to use this card as an interruption. So while it's in your graveyard, you can special summon it on your opponent's turn. So then it's just your following turn, which is not an issue at all since the deck can easily OTK with just reptiles. But it's not even that, it's that people are missing one key thing, and that is the second effect, which has 0 restriction, which is if it's spell summon from the graveyard, spell summon any monster. Which is ridiculous because the deck, it already has so many ways to special summon it, so you don't even ever have to use its first effect. Just use the second effect. A Monster Reborn is a +1, and the most important thing about this card that you might not notice is that it's a dark, meaning that your Rocket Recharger can actually bring this guy out. So simply just normal summon a Rocket Recharger, make a Strike a Dragon, you Strike a Dragon to add the Recharger, trigger the Recharger, spell summon the new Ogdoadic, use the new Ogdoadic to spell summon the Recharger. There you go. Or any monster in general. But just that simple to spell summon this beatstick. But also another alternative was actually when we start doing a combo. So definitely check out my combo tutorial so you have a big in-depth of how good this card is going to be, is that if you use Queen's Effect to spell summon from your graveyard and you have a lot of like resources for other monsters already, but you don't want to spell summon a reptile, well, this one does the opposite. So it lets your Queen spell summon pretty much any monster now. So Queen is going to spell summon this, and then this guy is going to spell summon any monster you want. So definitely really good monster, and kind of happy that they actually came up with a decent monster because it could have been a lot worse, but the spell card is definitely terrible. And that's it for our video of the new Ogdoadic cards. Now if you guys enjoyed it, definitely like and subscribe. And if you're one of the people that's been messaging me to make this video, then definitely subscribe because you're me. And if you want a sneak peek of future products that we're planning to review here on the channel, you can follow me on my Instagram, VaughnGear. I'm Vaughn, and this was the Gear Channel.